Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so good to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. We're spending a couple days together. It is February 14th, happy Valentine's Day. Also, good morning. It is 8:16. I've been up for almost 2 hours. I don't know why, but my body woke me up at 6:30. Andrew brought me Dunkin'. So good. But Andrew has to work today. I got my shift covered. Spent the day of love on myself. So I am doing things that I love today, and that includes, but is not limited to, going to Home Goods, and then I'm stopping at a paper store, like Hallmark store, to see if they have any jelly cats for my friend. It's her birthday coming up on March 1st, so I wanted to get her first jelly cat, so I'm gonna try and find one for her. So I have that, and then I would like to go to Barnes & Noble just to ponder around. I don't think I'll buy anything, but I won't say for sure that I won't buy anything because there's always a chance. So that's that. I'm very excited. I also decided that I'm gonna get ready today. So we're gonna do some makeup. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna have a good morning. I also wanted to share, I got a new body lotion. So I got this new one from Sephora and I'm absolutely loving it. It's the vanilla bean scent and it smells so good. But it also has argan oil in it and I can like noticeably feel the difference of having this on my skin compared to what I used to use, which is Native. I still use this one, but this one's definitely gonna be a go-to from now on for me. And then I have been mixing these two scents together, the Billie Eilish perfume and then the Sol de Janeiro. I don't know what scent this is, it's just the light pink one. So I mixed these two scents. I am also reading a few books. I'm planning on finishing one of them today at least. I also recently purchased a hair oil. So I got this hair oil. It looks like this. I've used it a couple of times and I can definitely see the difference. I think that this just makes my hair so shiny and so soft. And I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, so I'm trying to take better care of my hair. Because I don't want to get a haircut before summer. Just like, look how pretty that was. I am reading A Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. It's a fairy lit edition that I had that I really thought I was going to enjoy. Like, read the synopsis and I was really interested in it. It has dragons, threshing, kind of like a marriage of an arranged marriage essentially, but like with a twist. And I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna eat this up. And I'm kind of not like struggling to read it, but I'm not really loving it. Like the plot is not there really, if we're gonna be honest. I don't know, I'm over halfway and I still don't really know what we're doing. Like there's no real end goal or like anything that they're working towards, so feeling a little bit strange about that. I don't know, it's hard because I don't think it's a bad book. I just think it's missing something. The reviews are very mixed. There's people that are like loving it and then there's people that are like, what is this? And I feel like I'm leaning more towards the what is this. I just don't think I'm loving it, but that's okay. I'm gonna finish it today. It's a really fast-paced book, like very easy to read. It's gonna be a really quick one. It's also pretty short. It's only 319 pages and I think I'm on page like 170 or something, so I don't have too much more to go. Again, I don't really know what it is I have a problem with. I don't like how they're describing like the women in the story, and I'm trying to like put myself in like a older time mindset because it is like I'm not enjoying that aspect. But also really confused on the romance. It's just a whole thing. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't, so I'm not going to. That's what I'm reading right now. I'm also reading The Nightingale and Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. Have I finished either of those? No. Will I eventually? Yes. I actually think I'm gonna read Out of the Woods today. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing my makeup because I keep talking. I'm gonna shut up. And I will see you guys when I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready to get going. I was just reading for a bit. I'm now on page 218. I was on page 130 before, so I lied when I said I was on like page like 200 or something, but I'm on page 218 now. And again, I just like, the plot is not here, and I don't like the romance. I don't know, like the writing isn't bad, but it's not good. And I don't know, I'm feeling very strange about this book. I don't know really what I'm feeling with it. Super unfortunate though, because this edition is literally stunning. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna keep reading this on audio, and I'm gonna start getting ready to get out of this house. I'm not bringing my camera, so the rest of this will probably be on my phone. Hopefully I can find something cute at HomeGoods. I kind of want to find some cute glassware or a cute mug or something. Just walk around, just do some looking. Maybe I'll find a new blanket. I love a blanket. We have so many blankets in our house, but I always love a seasonal one, so maybe they'll have a Valentine's Day one. And I know it's a bit late, but I do keep my Valentine's Day decorations up throughout the whole entire month of February because it's the month of love. Somebody was in the closet. Somebody was in the closet. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get going here soon. I need to eat something before I go. I just don't know what. I'm excited for tonight. Andrew and I are just having a night in, which is our favorite thing to do. So I'm gonna do all of this stuff in the morning, and then when I get home, I'm gonna finish my scrapbook. I'll show you guys a little glimpse of that. I have been wanting to scrapbook for a while, and I finally started this year, so I'm gonna update my scrapbook today. We're gonna do some journaling in my reading journal, and then maybe I'll build one of my Legos that I have. I have the Hagrid and Harry Potter on a motorcycle, so I might do that one today. The options are endless. I'll probably be back home at the latest, I want to say like 12:30 at the very latest, because I'm not going to be out too long, because I want to be home. But Andrew and I are actually going to get Raising Cane's tonight because one just opened next to our apartment, so we're going to pick up some of that tonight. I'm really excited. I tried it for the first time, I want to say it's been over a year, so I haven't had it again, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to get it again. And I'm excited to find some cute things. So we're gonna go. We're gonna head out. I did not vlog the entire time I was in there. It was like very chaotic vibes, but I did find two really cute things that I really love. So I picked those up. Only spent $10. Not terrible. But now I'm gonna head to the paper store, and I do know that they have pajamas there that are like super duper cute, so I'm gonna see. I don't remember how much they were, but I'm gonna see if they have any cute ones, and maybe I'll pick myself up a pair of pajama pants. I'll show you guys what I get, all of the things when I get home. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update. I literally could not vlog in there. There was quite a bit of people, and they were like stalking, but not really stalking. It's just like everything was like out. So, oh, there's a man. Lock my car. Anyways. Why is he walking so close to my car? Oh my god. Okay, I'm going. That was scary. Friends, I'm back home. Let's do a little mini haul, shall we? I am very happy with the purchases that I've made. So we'll start with HomeGoods. I got this super cute Harry Potter little glass. It was just too adorable to pass up. It has these little things on them. It's so cute. So I picked that up. And then I also, at the checkout, they got me. There was this little mug with little heart cherries and X and O on it, and it has a cherry on the inside. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that, but cherry right there. And it was literally only $2, so I of course picked it up. I went to the paper store after to look for a jelly cat for my friend, but they did not have any. They only have the keychain ones, and that's just not the vibe. So I did look at their pajamas because they have really cute pajamas, and I got these pajama pants. They have like Pop-Tarts, eggs, bacon, pancakes, and little like fruit on them. And I just thought that these were so cute. And then I did go to Barnes & Noble, and I did pick up Guild by by Raven Kennedy. I'm really excited to read this. I've had it like in the back of my mind for quite some time, so I'm looking forward to getting into it. It has a cool map. It's a fantasy book. I'm sure there's romance, so I'm really excited about this. But the saddest thing that could possibly happen, I was just wandering around doing my little looking around, and I saw that the Charlie Method was put out by Elle Kennedy, and I love Elle Kennedy. I love that series. So I saw it and I was like, oh my god, perfect, a book I want. So I was gonna buy that one, and I went to the checkout with this one and the Charlie Method, and she scanned that one and then scanned the Charlie Method and was like, oh my gosh, I can't sell this to you. And I was like, that's so sad. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Charlie Method. She did offer to put it on hold for me, and I was like, girl, do not worry about it. It's just a book. I was like, I will get it when it comes out, because I guess it doesn't come out till the 25th. And I don't know why I didn't know that, but now I do. So that was really sad. But nonetheless, I had a really nice morning. It's still the morning. It's 11:34. I'm about to eat a snack because I am hungry. And then I think I'm going to sit and do my scrapbook or something. Before we do that, let's talk a little bit about A Fire in the Sky. I did finish this and I didn't like it. I did not think there was like literally no plot in this, but like it wasn't just smut. Like there was just no plot. Like I don't know what the end goal was. I don't like the female main character or the male main character. I thought that they were both kind of like frustrating. And also their connection was not there. There was no sexual tension. They just like told us there was, but there was none. Like I was like, what are you guys doing? What are we doing? It was very strange. I didn't like the smut. I don't know. I didn't like this book. I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm really sad about it because I really thought that I was going to enjoy it, but I did not. So I think I'm going to give it a 2 stars. I was going to give it a 2.5, but I think it's more of a 2 because I don't know what it was. I didn't want to DNF it at any point, but I did. At the very beginning, I did want to DNF it, but I was like 30 pages in, so I was like, it just wasn't it. It wasn't good. It wasn't, so that was sad, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on my shelf. It is pretty, so whenever I do an unhaul of any books on my TBR, this one will probably be with it, which is super unfortunate. I had really high hopes for this. The synopsis sounded so cool. It was disappointing, so 2 stars for this. Unfortunate, but you have to have bad reads to have really great ones. So that is that. I'm gonna eat a snack, I'm gonna do some scrapbooking, and I'm gonna chill. Hi, I wanted to do a little update because I've been sitting here reading for the past couple of hours. I'm reading Beautiful Ugly. I decided to pick this up. And I am now on page 184. I am flying through it. I will say that I did get it on audio as well to do an immersive read because I had started this in December and it was very descriptive and hard to get into. So I re-listened to the first like 60 pages that I read in December, and it definitely was so much easier to get into with the audio. Just because like reading the descriptions, I was just getting really bored. It was hard to get into. But now that I am fully in it, I literally stopped at a spot where it started picking up. So it was pretty, not boring, but slow and like kind of just like meh at the start, and I definitely stopped right where it started picking up. So now I am fully invested and I'm so interested. Since I'm listening to it on audio, there's some like special, what's it called? Like sound effects and stuff. And it's actually really adding to the story. It's adding to the creepiness. Like giving very good creepy vibes. So I'm actually enjoying this now. I don't really have any guesses for anything. I have like a couple of theories, but I don't think that they're right at all. So feeling pretty good about this. I probably am going to finish it, considering it is only 295 pages. So I'm probably going to finish this up relatively fast. Hi. I'm going to take a picture of my cat. I'm going to insert it here to show you guys what he looks like. He's so cute right now. If you couldn't get into it physically reading it, I would recommend the audio. And keep going if you're not liking it, because it gets really interesting and you do get some different point of views. You get some really good background information. It's just all making it very suspicious and creepy and eerie, and I really love the setting. It's like, I don't think I ever described what this book was about. Let me describe what this book is about. I'll give you a little synopsis. So Beautiful Ugly is following our male main character. He is an author, but he is struggling to write his next novel. He just became a best-selling author and he is expected to have a new novel. But the night that he becomes a best-selling author, his wife goes missing. They're on a phone call and she sees something in the road. She gets out of her car, leaves her phone in her car, and he tries to come. He sees that her car door is open. She is not there. She's missing. Her phone is still on the seat of the car. So she's gone. She's disappeared. It is now a year later, or is it 2 years later? It's a year or two later. Please hold. Yeah. So it's a year later and Grady, our male main character, is still not doing well. He is wondering what happened to his wife. There's been no updates or anything in the case, so he has a lot of theories, and he is going to this island sent from his publisher so that he can really just stay and write for a few months. Just write a new book, get some inspiration. So he's at this island. There's only 25 people on this island. It's very closed off. There's very little, no guests are allowed, no tourists, no nothing. He is only allowed because he got permission from this publisher who knew an other author who lived on the island, and he's staying in his cabin. So there's a lot of things happening. Very interested to see what happens with Abby, who is his wife, who was disappeared and is missing. So I'm really interested to see what happens. All of the people on the island sort of have something going on as well. So you're feeling a little bit like they know something that he doesn't and they're not telling him or something. So I'm having a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna build my Lego and wait for Andrew to come home. It's 3 o'clock now, so he'll probably be home around 4:30, I had to guess. So I'm gonna build my Lego and read my book and continue having the best day. Hi guys. Andrew just left, well, he left 30 minutes ago to go pick up Raising Cane's for dinner. Very excited about it. But I was able to finish Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, and I ate this up. I did. I'm gonna give it a 4 stars just because the beginning was very slow. But again, she always gets you with the plot twist. It's always crazy. She is the queen of it. You literally won't guess it. You can't. If you guess it, you're some type of genius. I don't know, but this was so good. So if you're looking for a really fast-paced, bingeable book, thriller, creepy, mystery, Beautiful Ugly. Just keep in mind that the beginning is a little bit slow, but it's slow to get into something really good. So I will say it definitely probably picked up around the 40-ish page mark. Get past 45, 50 pages and then you'll be really into the story. So this was really fun. I'm glad I read this. I picked this up. I should not start another book until I finish Out of the Woods and The Nightingale, so I think I might read Out of the Woods until Andrew gets home, because I don't know what time he's going to get here, but I think I'm going to read that until he gets home, just to get a little bit farther in, and I'll read The Nightingale probably tomorrow. It was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Hello friends. I know that I said that this was going to be a couple of days of my life, and it still is going to be, but it is no longer the weekend. I had a very busy Saturday and Sunday, so I didn't do much filming at all, but I did want to continue with this vlog because I did finish 2 books, and I started Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, which is the second book to Blood and Ash, and I am eating it up. I love this story. I love the characters. I'm having so much fun. I'm so interested. And honestly, I was going to read Out of the Woods and or The Nightingale tonight, but I really just want to read something that I'm loving. So I'm going to continue reading this because I think that's just like where I'm at right now. So I'm going to keep reading this week. I'm hoping to probably finish it tomorrow or maybe on Wednesday. That being said, I do have to finish The Nightingale this week because it is my book club book. I don't know how long this vlog is going to be going for. We'll see how much I can get done. We'll see how much I can read. I not have any plans tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to a park, so it'll be fun to bring you guys along to that. So yeah, I swear it's not going to be boring. I swear we'll do something. Long time no chit chat. It is Wednesday. I don't know when the last time I talked to you guys was, but yesterday Andrew and I went to a park and we just sat, we read, we went on a walk. It was so lovely. We need to do that more often, but it was very relaxing, and I haven't finished a book since Friday, so still working on these. But after we were at the park, I went over to my mom's house and my sister did my nails. So obsessed with them. They're so cute. They have little berries on them. You probably definitely can't see those, but babysat my niece for just a little bit, like literally like 45 minutes, but it was so much fun. Today I have done so much reading with A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, which I am currently reading right now because I am just wanting to finish this one up. Because I am really enjoying it, but I will say it is very dragged on, and I think that if you're not obsessed with the characters, you aren't going to be obsessed with this series. However, that being said, I am obsessed with the characters, so I'm having a lot of fun. I like seeing their relationship grow, and I am interested to see what is going to happen and all of that type of stuff, so I'm having a lot of fun. This is the second book in the From Blood and Ash series, so I'm eating it up. But I definitely can see why people don't necessarily ever finish this series. I, on the other hand, am eating it up. Granted, this is the second book, and I'm not 100% sure how many books are actually in the series. I just always see so many. So we'll see what I think the further I get into. But as for right now, I'm on page 376 and I'm still really enjoying it. So I'm going to keep reading this. But I also made a bit of a dent in The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I'm now on page 279 and I started on page 126 today. So we are making some progress. This book needs to be done by Saturday. So I am almost 100% sure I can do that. I can probably honestly finish this by Friday. I do have a meeting tomorrow from 4 to 7 and then I'm hanging out with my friends from 7:30 to whenever. So I won't have much time to read tomorrow, but I'm going to try and get Kingdom of Flesh and Fire done tonight so that I can focus on this one for a little bit and we'll see how far I can get. But I am really enjoying this as well. It's definitely not one that I can kind of like binge, but like once I'm reading it, like I'm in it, so I think I could binge it, but it is definitely a heavier book as it is set during World War II, and it's a historical fiction, so there's a lot happening in the story. It is definitely a harder one to read. I haven't cried yet, but I'm sure I will because there's still like 300 pages left and I have a very high sense that tears will come with this story. But I am really enjoying it. It's just not something that I usually read, so I think I'm just adjusting to that and getting used to it because it doesn't feel like a fiction, even though it is, because it's based in a real-time situation. So I think that's why I'm kind of reading it really slow. I've been reading this for majority of February, if we're going to be honest, and I've only picked it up like 2 or 3 times, but I'm going to be finishing it up definitely, if not Friday, then Saturday during the day. So yeah, those are the little reading updates. I don't really have much more to say. I think I'm just going to sit here and read for a while. It's raining out. I have an ambiance on. I'm absolutely chilling. The room is dark. I'm going to go back to reading and I will update you guys probably when I finish Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. Hello friends, it has been a while since I chit-chatted, but I'm on here to end this vlog. It is Saturday and I do have 2 reading updates for you. I did finish 2 books over the past 2 days. I ended up finishing The Nightingale. I have like one singular clip for me reading this because I was reading it for book club and I needed to finish it by today at 4 and it is now 5. So we had book club and this book was devastating, absolutely devastating. I could not stop crying. I felt so heartbroken and it was such a heavy read. So if you're looking for a historical fiction and you want a cry and you want to learn and you want to feel, definitely pick this one up. I gave it a 5 stars. I will say it was very slow for me to get into just because this is actually my first historical fiction that I've picked up, so it was slow and I'm not like the biggest history person, but I can't wait to read some more because this was heart-wrenching and destroyed me. So after I finished this, I had to pick up something that was easier, so I picked up Watermoon. I picked this up yesterday, started it, finished it today at work. It was such a fast, easy read. I ended up giving it a 3.5. The story premise was super unique. Basically, you're in this pawn shop, or this girl and her father own this pawn shop, and basically people can walk in through a ramen store. However, their pawn shop is in like a different portal, different world, a different like universe, whatever. So they walk through this pawn shop and they are given the choice to sell one of their regrets or their choices in life, and they walk out and it's gone. Like they don't think about it. It's like basically erased from them. So super interesting concept, very unique, and I really enjoyed following that story. However, I will say it did feel a little bit dragged out and repetitive in the middle, just with the journey and stuff. There is this guy who comes into the pawn shop the day after our female main character gets the pawn shop to her name, because her father retires. So she gets the pawn shop, this guy walks in, it looks like it's been ransacked, it is like everything's a mess, her father is now missing, she doesn't know where he is, and they basically go on this adventure to find him together. And it's a lot of manipulation, some schemes, just a lot going on, but like it was very bingeable, very fast read, and it was entertaining the whole time. However, again, it was a little bit dragged out, and I thought that the ending was rushed. I feel like it wrapped up way too quickly for what I would have preferred. So 3.5 for this one. I would recommend it. It was a really fast read. Yeah, it was good. It's also such a stunning copy. This is from Balloon Crate. Really happy I have this, but very pretty. But yeah, I know this whole vlog is probably everywhere because I know I started it on Tuesday or something, or on a day where I was just gonna do like, oh, on Friday. I started it last Friday. I was just gonna do a few days of my life, which I feel like it actually ended up being a few days of my life. I didn't do much this week. I just had a lot of school, and I did see my friends on Thursday, but yeah. That is going to be it for this week's vlog. I have a very exciting one for next week, so hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Toodaloo!